Huh.
It's going from bad to worse.
Can you see Ruby, Kathleen? That's exactly what I wanted there to do. Just
Oh.
stay still while Ruby was around.
Good. Yeah, she's doing good. The mare is.
I want her to feel this first. All right.
There.
It's one of those deals where you taught her to turn to the inside so much she doesn't know how to turn to the outside, I think.
Yeah.
Yep. Hey, go ahead and record this a little bit.
I've been recording.
Oh,
I wanted to get it, have it on camera if she was going to jump out of there.
so we'll kind of get started here on some of this, where I want her to feel when that rope gets flipped over and kind of comes up against her haunches there a little bit. That she should turn her hip away from pressure. I don't pull on her. I just want her to feel that she should surrender to that. Let her travel for a second. Let her feel that go down over her rump there a little bit. Put just a little bit of pressure on her haunch right there. And maybe encourage the front end to move around. There you go. Let her feel it coming and happening to her. She travels. Get that up and coming. Pick it up. Put a little pressure on her hind end there. Try to encourage the front to move to the fence. Encourage her. Encourage her. There you go. Let her out. Flip back. Slowly pick that rope up and let her feel a little pressure on her hind end there. And encourage her to move to the fence. Encourage her to move to the fence, to the fence, to the fence, to the fence. There you go. Your goal would be that the day and the moment arrives, she feels that rope lay down in there and get picked up, and she should know that she should just surrender her hip to the rope pressure. There you go. We let her feel it on this side. let her feel it on this side. Pick up, put a little bit of rope pressure on her. You start to tug. Encourage that front end to move away. Move away. Good girl. Let her travel. Let her feel it over on this side a little. Barely put pressure on her. Encourage her to move away. Move away. Good girl. Flip it right back over there if you can. And flip it right back over there. Start to pick up a little bit, quiet like. Looky there. And there it came, see?
Good. Yeah.
There she got it. I'll just let her kind of think on that for a second. Go with her. First couple of minutes, she kind of panicked and spun around a couple times. If you're not real handy with the rope, you probably shouldn't do this. Just let her feel that over her hip again. Put a little bit of pressure. Encourage that front end to move away. To move away. Good girl. Good girl. Let her think for a second. Rube. Flip that up there. Let her feel that. Just bring up a little bit of pressure. See what happens here. Encourage that front end to move. Good. So we're getting lighter and lighter to encourage her to move back. Let her feel that over her rump. And pick her up. Barely put pressure on her hip. Go ahead and encourage the front. Good. Whoops. And good. And good. Good. Let her feel that. Flip it back. And just go ahead and flip it back over there. Just casually pick up on it. Get real light with it. Looky here. Looky there. And that's what we're looking for. See, is that she'll start to understand how to seek her own release there. We'll let her travel for a second. We'll just kind of flip that back over her hip. And just barely pick up. Just put a little bit of pressure. But then we have to help her right there, see? Right there. We'll help her. Help her. So we don't want to just get in there and hang on her. Put a little hip pressure on her, and she did it on her own there. So you don't want to just grab a hold and get in a big old tug of war and a fight with her there. So as soon as you pick that up and put that kind of pressure right there, good. See there? I had to be prepared to follow through and drive her nose back. Just let her feel that for a little bit. She did so good. Let her walk for a second. Good girl. And we'll just go ahead and flip that back up there. Start to put a little bit of pressure. Help her with the nose if you have to. Good. Good.
Vivian, just tell me.
We'll just let her travel here for a second. And what we're going to look for is that moment that arrives, we flip that rope and she doesn't even get herself excited anymore. She'll know that it's just no big deal. Looky here. I'm going to help her with her nose a little bit. Come on. There you go. Good girl. Let her think for a second. Let's go ahead and flip it back over. Oh, looky here. She just walked out of it that time. That's wonderful. We'll just let her walk. I'll just pick up and put a little bit of hip pressure on her right there. And looky here. Looky there. So we'll let her travel here. Let her think about how wonderful that was. Good girl. Let her travel. Let her travel. We'll just go ahead and flip that up over her hip again. Look, she walked out of it. I'll just pick up a little bit of hip pressure on her right there, but be ready to follow through on the nose to help her a little bit, I'll just go ahead and turn her right back now. Just put on a little bit of hip pressure right there. And look how light that was. That's wonderful, isn't it? Good. This seems to be her tougher side. I'll put a little bit of hip pressure on her, help her on the nose here a little bit if I have to. Good girl. So now, She's not panicked over that. When I pick that little bit of hip pressure up on her, she's just kind of turning back. Just kind of move her on. And right here, I'll just kind of put a little bit of hip pressure on this side. And look, Ricky, right there. See? She's turning back. I'll let her kind of think on that. Barely pick up and put a little bit of hip pressure on this side. She starts to surrender to that. I hardly even touch the hold on that rope. Flip it up over this side. She stepped on the rope, kind of spooked her a little bit. I'll just kind of pick up and put a little bit of, looky there. Did you see that? I barely picked that rope up. And that's what we're looking for, see? She's got that little pony, kind of got her wound up a little bit, but she still has to listen to what she's being told. And looky there, I'm just barely tickling her behind. Here, move up. I'll just kind of flip that over here again. And I'll just barely tickle her behind here with it. And that's what I'm looking for right there. Good girl. Good girl. Boop. 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 Good girl. Okay, turn that off, Kath.